Okay. Hello, my name is Juan Ibarra, and I will be doing presentation on American Express and MasterCard. Okay, so American Express SWOT analysis. So for their strength, they have the strength of employees. They employ 64,000 workers, and their culture of the company is followed, which this leads to a diversified and happy employee and workplace. They have a very strong brand presence. They're recognized around the globe without really exercising all their resources for marketing. Their goodwill has also generated a lot of good things for themselves. They are ranked 59th in the world's highest brands, and they are recognizable almost everywhere for their financial position. They have a revenue of 50.75 billion just in the year 2022 alone, and 2.46 billion in operating profit. So they do have a very good turnaround. They also make it extremely easy to use their card abroad. There was some experience I had with this, and I can attest for this. They also provide multiple loyalty programs benefiting the customers. For the SWOT analysis for MasterCard for the strengths, over the years, MasterCard has invested in building a strong product portfolio. MasterCard SWOT analysis simply confirms this fact. This product portfolio can be very useful if an organization wants to expand into new product categories. So basically saying that since they have a very strong portfolio, they can branch out, reach out to other target audiences and etc. MasterCard works in more than 210 countries around the world, working in 150 currencies and 53 languages with 2.2 billion users and 36.5 million locations worldwide. So hence it has a wide presence. So they try to branch out to everybody, try to broaden their market and, gain as much revenue and opportunity as much as they can. And here's some little strengths. They have more than 23 billion transactions per year. They have a good publicity and branding. Their marketing is good. And their presence, as I said before, is in over 100 countries, and they have 5,600 employees, and they use multiple platforms as well. And they also in major sports events and things like that. You can see their sponsorships everywhere on little boards on the side. So recently they had sponsors in the World Cups and other major events. So for the weaknesses of American Express, one problem is the unavailability of American Express debit cards. While credit cards with American Express are usually examined, debit cards are not. The firm can gain from the fulfillment of this restriction. The product line American Express concentrates on one or two main goods, but American Express would greatly benefit from more US specific financial and cross sales products. Their planning when regarding financial opportunities is poor. The current liquid asset ratio and current asset ratio suggests that Express can use their cash more efficiently than it is currently. They're not using all of their money to its fullest. They have a very poor marketing presence. Despite the product being successful when taking into account sales, its position in the marketing aspect is not very defined. Their unique selling proposition segment can be attacked by other competitors. And when was the last time you've seen an Express ad that you remember? I can't recall any now that I'm thinking about it. They exercise too much time and money when training recruits. This allows for competitor companies who only allow people with experience to save a lot more time and resources. So some weaknesses for MasterCard, when compared with some organizations in the industry, MasterCard has a high level of recruitment, and you will have to spend a lot more time and money to compete with its competitors in training and developing its employees. So pretty much the same as American Express in the last slide. They spend too much time and money training their recruitments. They don't plan well enough. The current level of assets and prices of liquid assets suggests that the company can spend more money than it currently does. Also, pretty similar to American Express. They operate on a four-party system, not allowing for direct contact between corporate MasterCard and its customers. Competitors like American Express outdo them here by using a third-party system, allowing for more control and communication with its buyers. So basically, that MasterCard doesn't really have a direct contact with their customers, and this can lead into problems like managing finances and their actions and things like that. And the interference litigation, it is well documented in the UK that there has been some restrictions and some concerns over the dominance of MasterCard over there in Europe. And this calls into question some investigations and things like that, which would, I would assume, slow down the process of MasterCard and their procedures.